Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Chrissy from the Business Mix.
And it's me, Rachel, part of the Business Mix. And we are here to discuss everything black business.
You heard us one time, that's right. This is what happens when you get on a long weekend. Your voices get deeper. It changes, doesn't it?
Changes your voice.
You might even change gender, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's right. And today we are celebrating 5 years. 5 years with our sweet drink of Chaleur. Do you know how sweet this is?
It is.
It's mad sweet. Yeah. I mean to get.
Should we actually tell them who we are?
Yeah. Should we tell them? Okay.
They probably realise that we're not really
Sure.
Rachel.
It was
I think we could do
a good impression,
Yeah.
though. I mean, I think you fooled some people there.
Definitely some people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just little vibrato in the voice.
Yeah.
No.
But we passed Nelly, but I think we done a good
Passed the
impersonation,
test.
you know what I mean?
Well,
This is how they sound certain times before
Yeah,
they come on
no,
the
that's
radio.
rough.
Rude.
5 years. Tim.
Rude.
Anyway.
Never mind, but you know what? It's a great honour to be here.
Absolutely.
So I'm Jvcks from Jvcks Entertainments, and you are,
Senior Nobleman from Jvcks Entertainments.
and we've been invited to present this beautiful show and to honour these beautiful queens.
That's right, the beautiful queens.
What a year.
5 years. This is it's 5 year
years.
anniversary. You know,
You
5
know,
years.
you know,
But
5 years.
I just want to check. You know, how many times have we been on the show in 5 years? You know, I had to come at them early. You know?
Yeah,
How many
okay.
times? Do you remember how many
We've
times?
only been here once.
Oh right.
It's twice now, so, you know.
No, Rachel, listen.
It's twice now.
Okay, yeah, now. You're not on the 5th year
That's
anniversary.
like every other year. That's
Oh,
good.
right. You wanna order
Biannually.
us. You're trying to bring COVID for that. Don't try it.
Anyway, guys, if you hadn't realised, we've been taken over
Yeah.
by Jvcks.
The invasion has begun.
It has begun. But Rachel, can I, before they go in and take over, happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday!
We are 5.
Woohoo!
We're in our birthday month and
Isn't
we're
it?
happy. And we are really excited and scared to be introduced.
What are you getting jumpy for, blood?
Nah.
What are you getting jumpy for?
To be interviewed by our brothers. We love these guys.
We do.
truly.
We wouldn't have invited them otherwise. We
Exactly.
know they're trouble.
They are
But
more than trouble.
It's all good.
We're going to
Yes.
take care of you,
Don't worry, you're going to feel comfortable.
Oh,
All right, okay.
Okay, we're off. Me and Rachel, you'll hear us, but the boys are taking over.
We got some
We're excited.
questions.
We're excited to be here, and you know what? When when you first asked us to, I thought this is gonna be very interesting, and we're gonna kind of dive in a little bit. So origin stories really. We want to go and get like year one.
Yeah, let's go.
How did year one even happen? So, for example, let's go before year one.
Yeah.
Like, how did you both meet in the first place?
Oh
We're
my
going embryonic
gosh.
stage.
Oh, wow, we're going back.
How
go
did
for
we
it.
meet?
So, I used to work in Dartford.
Woo-hoo!
Big
Big
up
up
the
Dartford,
Dartford.
massive!
Why
got
the
the
woohoo? Why the woohoo? What? Dartford?
No, because
Dartford
it's
is a
the
place, isn't it? Like, if you don't know about Dartford, then you better get to know.
And
Okay.
we worked for a lovely voluntary organisation. I started. I was the only person of colour, shall I say.
Right.
Flying the
Black
flag.
person. I was flying that flag. And
One,
one
Chrissy.
day, one beautiful sunny day,
Yeah.
this queen came and graced our presence. And I was like, there's
Right.
another black girl.
Did you run up to her and hug her? Did you run up?
No, I was a bit.
She was
like,
stush.
Yeah.
She was
That's
stush.
the word.
Oh.
I wasn't. I was just being British.
Careful, you being,
innit?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
yeah.
hi. I'm getting inside. I was going, yeah.
See, you held it down, yeah?
And we've been friends since then, haven't we?
Yeah. I
So-
mean, how long ago? I'm
Yeah,
even
that's
trying
what
to
I
think of
wanted
how
to
long ago was
say.
that.
When
So
was-
that must have been 2004.
3 or 4.
2004.
Wow. So you guys.
Yeah, we're old. Yeah, okay, move on.
All right. Well, listen. Don't be trying to circumvent the daggers early, yeah? Just let the daggers flow. You got evasive action.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah, we've known each other for a good
I
couple
don't
of
even know
years.
what those years are. I haven't even added it up.
That's 20.
It's 20,
That's
yeah.
20.
at
That's,
least
come on. Easy.
That was
18.
easy maths. That was
Easy
maths.
maths.
Yeah, very
No, it's 18.
18 years.
Round it off.
Yeah.
Okay, round it up. 20
Yeah,
years. 20 years. Yeah, and that is, we've been kind of friends ever since.
Okay.
Right.
And then
Friendship.
so then obviously that to then evolve into a radio show. So how did that even come about?
Well, I can't remember how.
You can remember.
I can't remember what it was that flew up in my head one day and was like, I don't want to be on the radio. Like, I want to.
Just like that.
It wasn't just like that. It evolved a bit. I think it's when I started getting really passionate about supporting black businesses and finding black businesses and knowing that, actually, mad love to everybody that sells sheer butter and wooden earrings, but there's more to black businesses than that. We've got a wealth of experience, passion, skills, talents, knowledge within our community. And I think I just started being a bit more intentional in finding black businesses and supporting black businesses. And so we were going to do a podcast.
Right, okay.
No, let's go back because she came to my house like she does. We just have a chill.
Yeah.
And then she was like, we're going to do a podcast. We're on radio. I was like, what? Now, we haven't done any kind of talking.
Just your normal talk.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Like, to get me on a mic, I don't know where she was. She was dizzy at that time.
Yeah,
Maybe I'd given her too much for a second. She's like, how are we going to do it? I just looked at her.
Yeah.
And me being me, it's like,
You just went along.
Let's do it. Yeah. So we did some kind of, we're kind of working within our own networks and people that we knew. Yeah. So we did some test interviews. So we interviewed printers, we interviewed barbers, we interviewed lawyers, we interviewed
the people who make hats, what are they called again? I've forgotten.
Milliners.
That's the one.
The people who do what?
They make hats. Milliner.
Sorry, well, no. Did you say make hats or cats?
Hats.
I was seeing that. Ain't that a hat maker?
They're called milliners.
Thank you.
Didn't know
Professional
that.
name, yes.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So we were doing this all in my house.
Yeah, and then we'd go out to people's houses,
Yes,
remember? And go and just interview them randomly as well.
People's houses?
Yeah.
You milliner. I couldn't use that word now. Yeah.
They invited us into their home. So we, it was the start of, okay, tell me, how did you get started? Tell me about your passion. What help do you need? What support do you get? Where can people find you? Tell us about, that was it. Yeah. And then one day I was like, I think we put it on SoundCloud? I can't remember.
Yes, we bought a mixer. We
bought a mixer.
We did not know what we were doing.
No idea what the heck we were doing.
Big up Dave.
Oh yeah, Dave Knight.
Yes, Dave Knight helped us tremendously. So we had a mixer. I bought a mixer from some electronic shop.
Maplin, other shops are available.
No longer here.
No longer with us.
Yeah. Mics. We must have spent and wasted money because we're like,
we just plugging stuff in here.
Okay, we need to buy something else. And we would literally say, go to people's houses, record. I can't even remember how we recorded. I think via phone, maybe.
Maybe it was
and then put it through some software
and made it into
a
podcast.
And put it on SoundCloud.
Yeah. And then I was like, one day, I was like, we're going to be on the radio. Yeah. And then Chrissy looked at me again the way she does. I'm like, no, yeah, we are.
And I went, okay.
and then about a year later, no, it was less than a year, I think. Yeah. So I kindly approached the powers that be here at Colourful, kind of done I want to find my little proposal just to see how close to it was. Of course. I wrote a proposal. I'm going to see if I can find that. Yeah. And then, finally had meetings with management here, and they were kind of like, okay, we'll give you a go. We'll see, because obviously we have no experience, never done this before. And I was actually thinking about this today, and that, we always talk about the passion that you need to have for your business. Yeah. I have no passion, or didn't ever have any passion for being on a radio or talking on a mic, but I did have a passion for business, black business, and supporting. So I think that's what's carried me, because I can be a bit flaky sometimes, but I'm still here 5 years later.
Imagine. I remember she's like, well, if we do it for 2 years, that would be like, that would be an achievement. That would be good. And then we'll review it after that, and we're still here.
5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I like about this is that this all like manifest destiny. There's kind of like this whole thing of like, we're going to do this. And then it happens, you work towards it.
Yeah.
I respect that.
That's the thing with Rachel. Once she puts her mind to something and she's ready to go, and you can see the passion. She's going to do it, and I'm just the fool that follows her.
No,
take it back.
No, Chris,
strike them comments.
I am a bit. What's the word? I can be quite impulsive. Like, I'm going to do this. Okay. But Chris is the one who will be like, actually, let's think about how we're going to shape it, how you're going to plan it. The structure to things. That's why she's so nervous about the show, because she ain't got a clue what's coming.
I'm not a clue. And I repeat that. I have not a clue what's going on. Yeah. But that's our story. And I think that's why we've worked well together. I think we are yin and yang, but we work really well together. And we balance each other out. And I think we said it in previous shows about how we work. And it's worked for us so far.
And then it's evolved into not just presenting on radio, it's actually host events and stuff like that. That's a little bit different. Obviously, when you're on radio, you can hide behind the voice. People don't really necessarily know what you look like and whatever. And then you're now on stage in front of people, and I see that chemistry. We've seen it. We
saw them at the Black Women in Business. Black Women in Business conference. That was that 2020.
Yeah, it was a brunch.
2020.
Yeah. You guys were hosting down there, and we was like, raw. I see.
Loved it. I was nervous as anything. Rachel again just gliding, but it went really well.
Yeah, do you know what? Because sometimes you just got to
come out of your comfort zone
and just tell everyone, this is fine.
Yeah.
Even if it's not really.
Yeah, but it works really well.
Yeah, we loved it. Yeah. It was really, really great. Yeah. And big up to Shari Lee, who just had a BI 360 event as well, which we were both at also.
Which is also, am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to do a plug? Shameless plug? Am I allowed to do it? Well, I don't know.
Go on, what's your shameless plug?
It's the BI 360 is coming soon.
Soon. Anyway, But we've branched, and I think we like expanding, don't we, Rachel?
Yeah, we've done the UK Black Business Show a couple of times.
Yes.
We love doing that as well. Where show's been sponsored by Colourful as a media partner, and that's great, going around seeing all the different business owners, entrepreneurs, even the guests that are there. Again, just to see the breadth and width of Black businesses.
With the UK Business Show, were you approached? Did they come directly to you to approach you about that, or how did that manifest, that one?
So Colourful, I think I'd already had a relationship, or were building a relationship with them and the guys over there. And we were like, actually, it makes sense if we kind of come on board, because
we're business and you're business,
and let's do it. And we did.
We actually
did. 2 years, I think.
Yeah,
wow. 2 consecutive years. So yes, hopefully we'll be back one day, see them all. But it was fun.
Right. Okay, I've got a question for you. So, in the 5 years, obviously you started out year one. The show has obviously evolved since then, What would you say were the key moments for your evolution? What were the key things in the show what's different from then to now? Tell us. Oh, tough one.
See?
That's not a tough one.
I tried to think.
Well, we did the business surgery.
Explain
business resource.
Yes.
Sorry.
What?
Business resource.
Tell us.
So resource was about, businesses who had perhaps been through a crisis or drama, something that could have flatlined them as a business, and how they managed to revive themselves and pull themselves through. So it could have been like a massive PR disaster, or products that just were made that were a flop, but actually how can you come back from that as a business?
Right.
We've had Natalie with 13 Rhythms, a 13th hour, because it's never too late to do business. So Natalie gave it's amazing. And so we had listeners write in their business dilemmas, and then Natalie would give her perspective, as only you could, Natalie, on how, on advice, basically, like as a business advisor. What else have we done, Chris?
Yeah, I think that from...
Go on.
No, go on.
I say we did any other business that's evolved.
Yes.
So we started any other business during lockdown.
Yes.
when we didn't come into the studio and we were speaking to different businesses about how they've evolved, pivoted, worked through the pandemic.
Yeah. I loved doing that.
Yeah, so that was really interesting, really insightful, actually.
I just want to add that you missed out one business during any other business chats, because we did some of your business. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I still love you. I love you, but I just wanted to put it out there.
That's fine. We learn.
I need to get
yeah, we'll learn next year. The next pandemic, we'll have you on. Don't worry about it.
Could be in 100 years from now.
But yeah, I loved doing that. One, it was live because we haven't
we did live,
proper live.
Oh, see?
Yeah, and again. Just it stretched us a little bit.
The technicals,
it did stretch us. So yeah, it was. So
and that was video, actually visual, not just audio.
Yes,
it was visual as well.
So
and then we kind of stretched that a little bit further. So now we have any other business with Bio Ego, who is a business coach, and so again he kind of takes on questions or queries that he might have had through coaching and gives his business spin on it. And we've also got the mystery shopper.
Yes.
What's that mystery shopper? Because listen, we remember.
I know you listen.
Clearly you listen. You're just saying this for effect, aren't you?
Exactly. Listen,
this is just for effect.
We're trying to tell the audience, so you can't be saying that I know.
Absolutely.
Of course.
When I remember mystery shopper, they come into the phone shop and can I get a contract? No, you can't get it. And after that, then you get mashed up later.
So it's still a bit like
similar.
That. Yes. So. A mystery shopper is really reviewing some of the things that she's purchased. Additional to that, it's about not advice, but also we look at subject areas like customer service, presentation, things like that. So it stretches that. Okay, so I had this experience with this company, this business. It was like this and this. And that's it. It's a bit more than that.
Right.
So we have monthly reviews and a monthly catch-up.
Our mystery shopper, literally, their job is just to shop for the month and then come and tell us about it.
Yeah,
that's part of their role.
Why not?
So yeah, we've had a few evolution, and we've got some more to come.
Because you're evolving.
But we can't tell you about those yet.
You keep that over the wrap. So 5 years.
5 years, okay. Right, okay. Challenge him. I got a question. Challenge. Has there any been times where there's been a disagreement in terms of the way? Because
like the Southeast Enders.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Because I don't know. Obviously, you might want to go a different. Why are you doing that for?
How do you deal with that? With a difference of opinion, how do you deal with that?
Dispute resolution.
Have we had a major breakdown? I don't think we have.
She just tells me off.
Or you just do what you're told. You just do what you're told. Or not.
I mean,
I can't imagine.
No, she probably just tells me off, and I do what I'm going to do anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think we have.
I don't know. I'm trying to think,
and we're not. I'm not just saying it. I generally. I can't think of anything.
I mean, I don't even think we've ever had an argument, except for the time when you took my weave out and you cut my hair. Do you remember?
Oi. No, can I just
run that by us?
The question was about disagreement
in
terms of the radio.
Listeners are going to want to know.
No, I'm just saying that's the only time that I can remember.
Can we divulge? Can you let's dig deeper into this?
I mean,
why did that happen?
No, Jesus,
there's this thing that we have with our lovely Christine. They're called Chrissyisms. It just happens.
What happens? Explain. Break that down for us, Rachel.
Chrissyisms.
Yeah, we love Chrissy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
things happen to me, people. Things happen to me. I don't happen to them.
Yeah.
Story short, I was doing my friend's hair. I'm doing weave.
Who we? Yeah.
This girl.
Rachel.
She's like, Chrissy, my hair's long. I was like, yeah. Chrissy had scissors. I was doing absolutely fine.
Doing a lot.
And there was one bit, and I cut it.
And too much came off?
And I was like, Rach, and I think she's like, you've cut my hair.
And do you know what the thing was? You know what the thing was? It was at the front.
Oh.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it was in the middle.
Yeah, because you could have.
But do you know what? At the time, I was like, oh my gosh, you cut my hair.
Devastation.
But she was still kind of calm.
Yeah.
You were.
Yeah.
You have to think.
No, can I say Chrissy was actually more distraught than me.
Yeah, I was distraught. I had to leave.
She left. She went home.
You left, you had to leave.
I had to leave.
Did you leave a voice message after? Like,
Did you take the hair with you?
Oh my God.
For your sins.
Have you still got the hair with you?
No,
Yeah,
my granny said that you should always make sure you take your hair with you when you're in the hairdresser. That's what my granny would say. But no, and see now we both got, beautiful hair.
But yeah,
nothing to do with radio. I don't think we have. Maybe we have. I think sometimes we
have a tiff.
Yeah, no, we have like slight disagreements about like the angles of shows. Like, should we come from this angle or from that angle?
Yeah.
but.
That's
and it's worked out. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, okay.
I can't believe.
I'm glad that we pulled that one out.
Chrissy and Rachael, mate. The business mix.
Yes.
Anyway, listen. Okay. So next question. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're not allowed to talk to us about what's happening in the future. Yeah. That's for the future. Yeah. Okay. So what's been happening over the recent months?
Obviously through lockdown as well.
We've seen, because we don't know about that. I mean. You could invite us onto any other business, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, for us, this is like our first. We're back in the studio.
Yeah.
And it's so apt to be back in the studio on our 5th anniversary.
And we actually invited you guys to be our first guest back in the studio. So even though you weren't with us, for any other business.
People just don't ungrateful for certain things,
when there's just hurt inside. I just want to get out, you know what I mean? So it could be all love after that.
You know what I mean? You just got to get off your chest, innit?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We couldn't invite anybody else but you guys to be our
first
guest.
The first one. Yeah. So I think for me, I've missed the studio. We've been doing it from home, which has been great.
It's been great.
And we've had really great conversations still, and it means I haven't had to get out of bed and come to the studio.
You've been doing the show from bed? In bed?
Obviously not, but yeah, I have.
Did you have the jogging bottoms on?
Yeah,
jogging bottoms. Top half. Is that you as well, Rachel? Yeah.
I mean, how I am is how I am, innit?
See, okay.
What can I say?
Top half shows, okay.
But yes, we've missed being in the studio and missed having guests. I think here it makes the atmosphere. It's a different
dynamic.
Yeah, most definitely. When you're all in the same room.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think what else has been happening. What else has been going? We've been doing actually quite a lot of planning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are we looking at the show to go? What kind of guests we want to have on? And not just that, but even outside of the studio, like what kind of things do we want to do?
I'm going to give you an idea though. So what are you guys doing about making the next Chrissy's and the next Rachel's
legacy?
The legacy.
Wow, good idea. I mean, we did have some Rebecca,
who
was with us for a good few months. So she was helping us with research. She was researching our hot topics. She was on air. She presented her own item. So hi, Rebecca. But I would love, and I mean love to have, not necessarily Rachel's and Chrissy's, but somebody in their own right who would love to contribute to the show in some way. So, and again, there's so many different kind of areas around a radio show. So it could be socials, it could be researching, it could be contacting guests, it could be being on air. Like I would love to
have
the
desk
someone.
as well. People
learning the technicals behind it. So why you guys looking for the new?
Don't try and split up the band. Don't try and split up the band.
You guys looking to be
making the band 5. Don't be acting like Puff Daddy in here.
An apprentice.
Things you're trying to do, innit?
No, we're just checking in it because obviously, we're all. Well, some of us are mortal, some of us are not. Anyway, so I'm just saying.
For me, the skill, I think, look, listening to both of you as well, is like the skills that you've learned over the period as well. Like, obviously, you're controlling the desk there and whatever, and you was talking about how, throwing away wires and stuff like that. And
daunting, now I'm telling you. And even today, I was like, but we got back into it. And I love doing it. And this whole thing has I guess, brought me out of my shell. I keep saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not a great speaker, but like I like talking every now and again. So it's brought me out of the shell. The hosting, everything like that has kind of brought something else out of me, which is great.
Yeah. And see, what I love about it is almost like it's self-taught, because both you went on this journey together, and I know both of you can chat. But we only know, we know. I'm a cowboy. I'm just saying. But obviously, we know you as the host of the Business Mix.
Yeah.
But that kind of seeing that, probably people, since year one, seeing that growth of you doing and becoming ever more flamboyant and more finesse with it, that's a great journey to go on. So,
I was trying to remember how we met.
Oh, I can tell them a story.
Go on, tell
the story of how we met. So actually, it goes back through. Is it Jennifer? So hang on, no.
Oh.
So we met Jennifer at
Sonia's
event, Inspirational You, and then Jennifer came on the show, and I think Rachel was listening, and Rachel was very active in the show. Like literally, she's commenting. Yeah. She done, we asked people to do like a shout. She done the shout. I was like, Rob, what's going on? So I thought,
don't you normally have listeners then? Like what?
That's unnecessary.
You see, Rachel wants to fight every time. Why you want to fight here?
I was just asking questions. Sorry, Uncle.
You want to fight?
You want to bamba?
She's playing with the big boys. Why are you playing with the big boys? Anyway, so Rachel, we have listeners. Anyway, Rachel comes on the show, and I call Rachel to come on the show, but I cannot forget that Rachel almost didn't know. She almost got lost. She almost went to a different party. See, Rachel, why you gonna come? You should know never to come at me.
It's
idiot.
fine.
You have to tell the listeners what
Yeah,
happened.
well, so basically, Rachel was coming to locate the studio.
Yeah.
But Rachel heard music from somewhere else, so she started walking.
So she's walking towards the music, thinking that any music that gets played, that must be
it
the studio.
Like a carnival.
Hello, it's where the sat-nav took me. The sat-nav took me to this spot.
Don't blame Tom.
She's sitting there going to some guy at the window.
She walked up into somebody's party, which is meant to be in the studio with us. And
I had to go and save her. I said, no, don't go there. I said, no. And I got her back. We got her back.
Yeah.
And then Rachel came on the show. We had a good old chat. And it's like, oh, Rachel Chrissy, the Business Mix. Lo and behold, here we are.
And here we are.
It's a long,
Yes. I remember you guys doing you did the great lockdown shows, Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday Souls. It was wicked. Yeah. And it just to tune in, like having a party in my house, because you can't go anywhere. So
he had the strobe lights for you lot as well.
I saw the strobe lights.
You went to the discotheque.
Yes.
You were at the discotheque.
Yeah, all of that.
To do that.
You know what I mean? Okay. So back to the Business Mix, Business Mix. In fact, the name. Why the name Business Mix? Because it makes sense, but why did you choose that name? It could have been the Black Business Mix or Black Business in the Mix.
Oh, Rachel. Okay, so I think if I remember, we're fun girls. We didn't want it.
Fun girls.
Fun girls.
Fun girls.
We're fun girls.
You are fun girls.
We didn't.
Fun.
We knew we wanted it about business, but we didn't want it to be.
It's not
formal.
News night.
It's exactly.
It's not question time.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
And we're chilled people.
Yeah.
So we just wanted conversation. So we were like, okay, we want the business element. We want to have those serious conversations, but we want to mix it up with some fun, with some music, with
some chitter chatter.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's why we always say to our guests, don't stress about coming on the show. It's just like having a cup of tea.
So you were stressed about us being here, though, innit?
Only because it's you two.
That's all right. All right. I've got one more question. I've got another question for you. Did you have any very, I suppose, difficult to interview guests?
Yeah.
And are you allowed to say?
Who's that? Who was that?
Yeah, go on.
Don't say the name.
Don't say the name because we're going to get upset.
For the purposes of this story, the names have been changed.
Did we?
I don't think we have.
No.
I think we've had people who are shyer than others.
Yeah. And you've got to do a bit more work.
And we've got to do a bit more work.
Yeah.
And I think that's as far as go. We haven't had any challenging guests.
Do you know what's interesting though? Sometimes we'll be like, oh, do you think that show was like interesting. Do you think it was dynamic? Yeah. And then we'll get comments saying, "Oh, that was a great show. Really enjoyed the conversation." And we're sitting there thinking, "Oh, I don't know if it was, was it in depth enough? Did we ask the right questions?" I don't think we've had any difficult guests. I think we've been blessed.
We are blessed.
Because you effectively are inviting the people that come in.
Yeah.
So you're kind of picking, to a certain extent, you kind of have a feel that that person's got something interesting to say.
We always like to have conversations before they come on air anyway.
Yeah. Right.
Just so that we can kind of find out a little bit more information, get a feel of their personalities, which way do we think the show might go, or... we've had some TV celebrities on.
Oh, talk to us. Who you had on here?
She's thinking. She can't remember.
Come on,
yes,
Chrissy.
We have.
Who did you have?
We had Samuel.
We had
Samuel. We had Samuel Boateng, who, if you remember, was from
The Apprentice.
Yes. I think it was the first season. Was it the first season?
No,
second. I can't remember.
I don't know what
second or third.
We are going to apply Google.
Yes, Google is your friend.
Google right now.
And we had him because we were talking about marketing and sales, I believe.
Yes.
We were talking about that, and again, Sam's grown and expanded. He's in Ghana. He's doing great stuff in Ghana
now.
He is. He's got remotey, so it's business assistant. Virtual assistant. So we had him.
That's his business. Okay.
Yes, this is his new venture.
We also had the amazing Delight, who were featured on The Apprentice. She did the South African sausages.
Oh yes.
Do you remember?
Who's in Waitrose? Yeah.
Yeah, she's in. Is it Ocado? She's in quite a few places. Actually, so this is something that we do each year.
Yeah.
Is we work with Small Business Saturday, so which is on the first Saturday in December, if I remember correctly, every year. And so Small Business Saturday, we will kind of like reach out to them to say, hey, have you got any great black entrepreneurs that we can feature for this month? And Delight was one of them who came through Small Business Saturday and got to talk to her about her experience on The Apprentice. I mean, not on The Apprentice, on Dragon's Den.
Okay, it's Dragon's Den.
Yeah. I feel like we've had one more and I can't remember.
I can't remember. So.
It'll come.
They're all celebrities.
Everyone's a celebrity that comes.
Absolutely.
Once you've been on the business mix, that's it. You're stardom.
You're anointed.
Stardom.
Anointed. I mean, we should have double portion. Double.
Amen.
Okay. Business mix, yeah. Listen, I'm going to talk with a different voice, yeah. The business mix.
Yes.
Okay.
Which voice is that?
This is the. Don't watch. This is my. This is the alluring voice. Just don't watch what I'm doing out here.
Is this your? This is the. This is the
back to me. This is the Old Spice voice.
Yeah,
you want Old Spice?
Yeah, the Old Spice.
She said, "Listen. Rachel tried to G me up bare times.
No,
I think we went to the. There was another event that you were hosting with what's his name, Teo. You remember?
Oh yeah.
We did networking event.
You remember? That was an interesting event. We got stories about that event anyway.
Oh, do we get to hear?
It's not about
I don't know. It's not about us
It's
today.
not about
But you were hosting there, and there's a picture that we took, and I don't know why my facial expression is like that.
I need to see if I can
From
find
that
it.
moment on, Rachel kept sending me the clip of the Old Spice spreader saying, "Look at your man now. Look back at me. Back at me. Look at your man." Yeah, and I was just like, I can live with that.
She's been killing you with that.
Yeah,
It was a good picture though.
Yeah, because she done the zoom in of my face. Yeah,
And he posted it onto the thing.
she said that to me.
God.
Look at your man.
If anyone sees these guys out and you take a picture with seeing anyone, like the eyes just change, the face just change. It's just like the man is still like the blue.
What was it? Blue Steel.
Blue Steel.
You gotta do them ones, isn't it?
Zoolander.
I don't watch
You
that.
gotta do.
I don't.
You can't just be doing like this a normal thing. If you catch me smiling,
It's the
You can't
eyes.
You can't show teeth.
You can't show
Oh
teeth.
yeah, this is the thing. You guys can't show teeth.
No.
Nah.
Why?
I don't understand
It's not
that.
right.
It's not right.
It's not right.
It's not. I don't know.
It's like
It's hard to explain.
yeah, it's hard to.
But
explain.
why?
Jacob,
Why?
did you guys
No,
always
no,
think this
listen,
together?
Listen. This is the business mix, you know. 50th anniversary. You can't ask us the
You see, they try
questions.
to kind of
Yeah,
take control of their own
Don't try to
thing.
take control of the
Wait.
show, yeah? You know what I mean? We planted the flag here today. Yeah?
Okay.
You guys show your teeth in photos. That's good.
Yeah, we do.
That's good. So we saw you not too long ago, didn't we? Saw you at an event. Yeah?
Yes.
And, I know it's your 5th birthday today, but it was also someone else's birthday, wasn't it?
It was.
A lie. You're not doing this to me today.
You see, it was her birthday.
And the thing is, they tried to keep it a secret.
A secret.
No, we just forgot.
No,
I just
the
forgot
lie.
to tell you. I actually did.
Deception.
You tried to keep it a secret so that we didn't behave the way that we normally behave.
Yeah.
No way.
So, in accordance with the way we behave,
we are we are now bringing it back to the right.
It's only right. Right, where's Wiggles the caterpillar?
We have Wiggles.
We have Wiggles. We had to buy the ladies a cake today because it's only right.
I can't wait to eat.
We didn't bring a knife though, did we?
We didn't bring that. What?
Good.
We're eating these.
Communal. Yeah, communal. Swallow. Yeah, swallow. It's fine.
We're gonna swallow. Get the stew. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So half it's gonna be for business mix, and half it's for Chrissy. So are we gonna sing Happy Birthday? Are we gonna do it?
No, we have to do that.
I think it's only right.
Yeah.
This one.
I was upset because I was hurt. Because you know when you with somebody and then you see something on Instagram and you was just with them.
Yeah, man.
Right? And I'm like,
rude. Disrespect. Rude.
Honestly, no. If I'd have thought about it properly.
And Rachel, you should know better
should
than
know
that.
I'm so sorry.
You should.
But you just admitted that someone told you maybe you shouldn't
do it.
Yeah, so I just said, can you imagine? And I was like,
telling them to.
Why are you telling?
I could imagine. It would have been funny. Chrissy would have hated me.
Yeah, without further ado, this one goes out to Chrissy. Okay, goes like this. You ready? Yeah, you want a beat?
I'm going to do a little bit of a
beat. Do a little beat.
Hit the table.
You lick the table, innit? Yeah.
Vibrations.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, good. Right. Happy. Happy. Yeah, I said happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you. Like that. Boom.
Oh, thank you.
See what I'm saying?
You see what? You never heard a happy birthday like that.
No.
Amazing.
Ever. You hear the beat?
Not even better than the Stevie Wonder one.
You know what I mean?
Of course,
you hear the beat?
100%.
You hear the beat? We didn't have no harmonies in there though. Sorry, we apologise.
She's supposed to come in with the vocals.
Sorry, no, I was too in awe of what was going on. I couldn't even.
Too blown away by this.
Oh dear, thank you. That was very touching.
It touched your heart.
And we're not over because you need to, like I said, swallow the cake. You know what I mean?
We'll
Wiggles
do that.
is here.
We can't do that on air because no one wants to be here.
We want to hear
chopping that.
No one does that.
The chopping.
It's not the one. It's not the one.
Right. Okay. So, 5 years is an amazing achievement, and think about it, like sort of the consistency. Like, have you ever had to cancel a show ever for a particular reason, or has it always been consistent?
I mean, there's been a couple of times when we may have had to replay, but it's fine because all our shows are fire.
Come on.
So hearing it again, just a double. You get double blessings of the shows. A couple of times, I mean, one of us who may remain nameless may have actually forgotten. Oh my gosh, we've got a recording today.
Oh, right, okay, seen.
Maybe.
Someone's gone quiet, though.
I'm just saying.
Defend yourself, Chrissy. Don't let her talk to you.
Defend yourself, man.
We've had a couple of technical issues. Oh, my gosh, do you remember?
Go on, what?
When we recorded with Mavis and Manqua.
Oh, my gosh. You see, things happen to me. Things always happen to me.
And it was a wicked show.
It was a great... Mate.
No,
serious. It recorded...
But
Chris didn't press save.
Put it up.
That was painful.
Sorry, Mavis.
Thank you. It was
sorry.
And she was dropping
She's
gems
great.
and it was
marketing.
amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that hurt my heart.
How did Rachel? How did you feel towards Chrissy? Get it off your chest.
You want to? I'm gonna get you back for cutting out my hair. You want to cut my hair? Watch what I do to you. Watch. She was waiting for something
Rachel,
to get.
Come on. Tell the truth, please, like, because you know them old grievances that you don't get off. They sometimes resurface
it
when you don't need.
It might have been there for a couple of weeks, but it's slowly
you let it go.
Okay. We've had such amazing shows since then. There's there's no point.
That show though, imagine what that show could have done for you.
It was a great show.
You know what I mean?
I can't lie.
How did the realization that she didn't press save? Like, how did that work? Like,
I don't even think.
Give me the events.
I don't even think Mavis was even still here.
I mean, Rachel, why would she do that? I mean,
out of order, man.
Oh my gosh, I am in a pool of tears.
Serious.
But then we've had great shows where we've been in the studio and we've done a part 2. Do you remember? Actually, with Sonia. We did about diversity, equality in the workplace, and the conversation was so great. We were like, let's just record part 2 and it can go out the week after.
Right. Okay.
That was really good. And there was something else I was going to say, and I cannot remember now. So
I like the way you swung out of that. Thank you, Rachel. Again, things happen to me.
Things happen. But, onwards and upwards.
Onwards and upwards.
Because we're 5 now, so we're going to be 6 soon.
Yay!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But how long do you think this will continue?
Good question.
I mean...
And what does your family think about what you do?
Yeah.
It's
you
on radio?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you play? Don't play music, Dad. We don't play music. Oh, so you talk? Okay. What do you talk about? Businesses, Dad. Black businesses are supporting them. Okay. Send me the link, okay?
Yeah.
All right. A week later, did you listen? Oh no! That's how it goes.
I think our family, they support us, and I think this is something that, as businesses as well, we need to understand and realise is that support that you get for your business may not be people purchasing from you or consuming your content or whatever it is. Sometimes the support you need is the motivation, it's the encouragement. My family may not be my target audience to watch, to listen to this show. But they support. I mean, I could probably count on less than one hand the amount of times my mum has listened into the show, but I still know that she's proud and that she's happy that I'm doing what I'm doing. I know that she shares what I'm doing with other people.
Right.
And your family support you just by your children behaving when you're recording. That's supportive. That is supportive.
Yeah. Sometimes when we're at home recording, I have to go on mute multiple times. Sorry, I just had to deal with them. But now it's all good. It's all good.
I know we're running short time, but one question I wanted to ask you: in all the businesses that you've interviewed, what's the one piece of advice you could say that you could offer out to these businesses? You've had lots of meetings with these businesses, and they've all had their different stories. What's the one piece of advice you could give to other businesses?
I think for me is keep going, keep doing it, be consistent. We love what you do. We see you. We hope that other people see you. Just keep doing it, keep striving. That's me.
And you, Rachel?
Kind of along the same sentiment is that keep going, but don't worry about the bumps in the road because they're always going to be there. And sometimes you can't navigate around them. You've got to go through them. There's no such thing as failure, only learning opportunities. And it doesn't matter if what you set out to do, you've ended up doing something slightly different.
Right.
You know what? That's part of life. That's part of learning. And as Chrissy said, we're thankful to you for being, I guess, a pillar within our community. We're proud of you. We see you, and keep striving.
We're thankful to you guys for exposing these businesses and being a pillar and keeping everyone striving. So we appreciate you, Queens. No, we do.
Thank you, guys.
My name's Chrissy. Your name's
Rachel. I nearly said my name is someone else.
Whose name you said?
I'm just Rachel.
I don't know.
I'm Chrissy.
I'm Chrissy.
These imposters here. Like that.
Okay, before you go, Chrissy and Rachel, can you tell us where we can find Jvcks and how we can listen to them?
Find them here in the studio. You know what I mean?
If we want to
Go
tune
on,
in.
You've got a better voice. Go on.
You've been talking all the time.
No, you tell the thing.
You know,
All right, no domestic.
No. We're just reenacting used to.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I almost didn't recognise.
No, in all seriousness, it's been a great pleasure being here.
Absolutely.
Great honour. Yes, and listening to you talk and looking at your looking at your silver 5 spinning around in the background and thinking that's amazing achievement as well. And I can see the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 popping up definitely and evolving as well. So you ladies have to be very proud of what you've done. Yeah, and obviously because of what we do, we understand the work that is put into these shows and the effort, and to obviously, to have that drive and that motivation to get up and keep doing it as well. You get something out of it, but you still have to find that's okay. I've got to get up and find out when the weather's not great and all them other things. Do you know what I mean? So you should be very, very proud, and the people that have been through here and the people that you've touched indirectly as well, because people listen, and sometimes people don't always give you that feedback. I'm very lucky to have you guys in their life in that sense. So I just wanted to say very, very proud of both of you as well, and honoured to be in your company, really, Queens as well. So yeah, from us. Okay, so who are we? So we're Jvcks Entertainment and Media. Just in case anybody doesn't know who we are, we've got our own 6 online radio stations, our own TV channel, fashion line as well. Again, we're in the same sort of space really, to a certain extent, where we're trying to expose black businesses and anybody that wants to put any effort into doing anything, to be fair. And we utilise our experience and the people that pass on knowledge to us and to help small businesses as well in that sense. So we've got even a new business that we've launched called Leg Ace.
Got to get the ace in.
Which is there really to give people that stepping stone, because sometimes people have got the ideas, they've got the skills, but they don't know how to put it into action really. And sometimes we have to tell people the hard truth that they don't actually have a business, which is sometimes the reality of it, and you actually have a hobby so just be careful.
An expensive one. That's costing you money. As Natalie would say, got an expensive hobby.
But we're to try and do our bit, and with people like yourself as well, the team, because our family, we class you guys as our family. Your family's not necessarily blood related. You got people in your family that I would sometimes call them relatives, right? And then you have family that are your friends that do more for you into that sense, really. So that's what we're about, really.
You can find us at...
Yeah, go on, you tell them.
You can find us at www.acejvcks.com, or it's acejvcks.com without the www. Yeah.
And that's us, really, in a nutshell.
Thank you.
One thing I forgot to mention, one of our new kind of sidelines that we stepped into, we were model.
Yes, we were
modelling. Come on.
We were model.
Tell them.
We can't wait to see the photos.
We should have talked about that.
We were just bust. Listen, these guys are kings of merch. Merch for days. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, it was good. Guys, thank you so much. Before, I know we were joking about we can't share what we're doing in future, but I think it's important. We just give a little drop.
Sprinkle.
So just watch out. We have things that you may have seen before. We have the Workender.
Yes, we have a Workender where you can come away for the weekend, get some work done. So you can come with your team, you can come by yourself. It could be a new venture. It could be you just need to get away for 36 hours and get some work done. We're there to help, coach, plan and guide you through your weekend.
Yes, so that's one thing that's coming up. So there's more things, but I'll give you that.
That's a nice
That's all little.
The photo shoot. What's it called? Ready, steady, shoot.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Ready, steady, shoot.
Yes. So,
what did you say there?
Kojo. So
Big up.
just in those
photography
people who haven't got their images quite right for their websites, for anything really. Just watch out for these things.
We'll be, as you said, salt-based sprinkling on our timeline soon.
Just a little. Guys, thank you so much. When Rachel said or suggested you guys. As I said, I was scared. But
we made it through.
Yeah, we made it through. You guys have always been so supportive of us.
Thank you.
We truly do appreciate you. And there's no other better people to talk us through our little journey.
Our 5-year journey.
Yeah, so thank you so
always
much.
a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure. Never a chore. This was a chore. But yeah, never a chore.
Yeah.
Rachel.
Chrissy.
Here's to 5 years, darling.
High five me, girl.
High five. There you go. That was a high five.
Soft high five.
It was. It's been amazing. Thank you for allowing me on this journey. We've supported each other 5 years and can't wait to grow more.
Yay!
You know what it is?
Just
like
like
you
your
two
hair.
like renewing your marriage vows.
It is, isn't it? Because I was going to actually...
And we're the witnesses.
She doesn't know I was going to leave.
Oh, no.
We're going to talk about that offline.
Prenup.
And just like that, we've run out of time. But no, thank you. Guys, please keep supporting us. You see us on Instagram or Facebook. We don't bite unless you want us to. So please do holler. And we can't wait to... Another 5 years maybe, Rach.
But
maybe.
We haven't got to wait 5 years because we'll be back next week.
Oh, there you go. You see?
Yes.
We'll be back next week. And we say hi to Sonia next.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.